Hello, my crafty friends. This is Noelle at Pretty Sassy Creations. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing fantastic. I thought maybe I would add some more mail that I have received into the Correspondence Journal. So let's go ahead and just open it up here. I know I won't get through all of this. I am trying very hard to catch up with it and get it so where I can do it once a month. But in the meantime, we will just go ahead and add some things. And first of all, I am going to add this cute little note that I received from our friend Lynn, who had sent me some happy mail. So that's from Lynn at A Bit of Bird Song. And I'm going to add this right here only because the album itself is constructed from two of her fun packs that I have purchased from her. So these are where her cards are going, but also I have a few more here that I have received in the past that I need to start pages for. So this here is from my friend Jackie Black, and she can be found in Junk Journal Divas. So we have this one from her. Isn't that so cute? And if you can see, I don't know if you can see that there's some raised glossy accents or something, resin on there. So that is super cute. As well as she sent me two. Look at this. I got a piece of her own artwork, which I'm so excited about. And she had marked the back as well. This one is not marked. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe put these, let's see, Jackie, let's see what we can do here, because I also have this little dragonfly, which is just super cute here, and as well as sending a little something for you. Let's take a peek here. There we go. Let's see. So I don't want to give the address away because that's not very nice. Okay, so here are two of Jackie's things that I think we may need to add, just so I do think we're going to need a pocket for these. Yeah, okay, so pocket. Let me see what I have in my little stashes here all over the place. Let's see, but I tore it up now, but I could maybe, just maybe, let's see what we got here. Could put Jackie's in here, and then we could add this with Jackie's name on it. I like that very much. So let's just go ahead, and we've got a little theme here, some pink. So why don't I just take a pink? Well, let's do here. Let's see. Sometimes readers are good guys, and sometimes they're not. Barn door. Okay, you know what? Let's just stick with festive berries and make a little something out of this envelope with a little stencil here. Okay, what shall we do? Here, this looks fun. Just little swirls. Grab my pink, or I guess that's purple. No, here's pink. Here it is, pink/red. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just add a little interest to the pocket. Nothing too fancy. Just add a little color here and there. Okay, I'll bring this back over, and I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I got the wrong my glue. I can't find what I did with the stainless steel one, and I thought I had extra, and the extra that I put in clearly is not it. So let's put this here. Okay, and we'll put Jackie's two cards in here. And then I want to put on her little dragonfly. Let me see here if I can just kind of cut it out a little bit better. And later off camera, I'll add her label. Okay, so here's the dragonfly. And just to outline this a little bit, let's give it some dark so it pops. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Jackie Black. I love it. Okay, who do we have coming up? Let's see. This would be from Nadine. And I think if I'm not mistaken, I have two from Nadine that are both so stinking cute. So check these out, you guys. Let me make sure I'm in frame as usual. You all know how I do. Okay, so there's Jackie's, and then We have Nadine's here, stirring the pot since 1949. Look how retro that is. Like, remember, like, the Pyrex dishes and, you know, the retro, or I just love it. It's so cool. So we have that, and then she always puts her stuff in a piece of magazine, vintage magazine, which is always so fun to look at as well. And then on this one she did, because I already put it away, into my pink and orange journal. So she made me this. I'm like, oh, that's definitely going in the journal, 100%. So these I will keep to play with at a later use or later time. But in the meantime, let's see, I don't know if I could maybe put that as a belly band. I do like that. Okay, so we're going to put the picture. Wait a minute. Cool envelope alert too. Nadine, you're killing me here, girl. Okay, so we have this or this, which I really like. So change of plans as we put. Let's see. All right, let's put this here for Nadine's. And I'm going to make it like a pocket on each side. Like, so you can go behind it and inside of it. Let's see how this turns out. So in here I have that, and this is a Diva Delight. So we have it right there. Will it fit in here? I don't know. I don't want to chance it. It does. Okay, and then this one's probably too big, so we'll put this one down this way. It's still too big, but that's okay because we also did, didn't I think, this way. So yes, I like that. So then I'll put Nadine's name either here or here. So thank you, Nadine. I love both of them so much. Okay, what do I have next? We have some fun mail from, oh, look at this. I love all of the, you know, stuff. So I'll go ahead and we'll put that out. Okay, and this is from Sandy, and look at all this fun stuff. Look at that. Aren't these so cool? Look at these cards. Like, I absolutely love these. So I don't know, maybe this has to be the card. I think this has to be the card. Okay, now this is for inspiration as well. So I'm thinking I'm keeping this as supplies, and I'm going to keep this for inspiration. Look at that. How cool. And I'll use this as the pocket. We'll put Sandy's name right there. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty darn cool. I'm going to use a little bit stronger glue on this because this is a more of a postcard type material. And then she says, feel free to color in your girl, which I am sure at some point I will definitely do. Make sure you guys can see over here. It's a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna put this in here too. Yeah, that is so cool. Thank you so much, Sandy. I'll put that right. I kind of want to play with that right now. Okay, can't because you know what happens with me. Then the video gets too long and people go way ahead. You know, I like the stamp too. So let's put that up there. Whoops. We'll use that to put it up there since I never put the lid back on. Story of my life. Okay. Yeah. What are we going to do with her? Watercolor pencils, maybe? These are stamps, I'm assuming. Those are really cool. I really like those. So thank you so much, Sandy. And let's see, I have something here from D. Morin. And this too, I believe, was Happy Mail Diva Delight from Junk Journal Divas. And look at, see, so I've got to cut out the stickers. All right. So there's one. Let's see, D. Gotta pull this one too. So I do like to make pockets if there's something on the back. That way I can pull it out and actually, you know, see what's on the back. And this one we are good to go ahead and put down. Look at, she sent me these cool vintage, different, like, what do we have? A Creditors Association. Looks like somebody may have been delinquent on their bills. Another Creditors Association. What do we have here? Again, a debt collector, it looks like. Okay, so cool. So I think with this, let's go ahead and I'm gonna use these for, but I think maybe we could take one of these and use it as, actually I don't know if I want to use that. It's so cool. But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and put it right here. And I'm going to use these ephemera because they're so cool. So let's put this down here. Okay. I love that stitching too. That is so cool. I think that is one stitch like my machine doesn't have. Okay. So we'll put this right here and put your name there. I'm going to stick this in the back. There we go. And I'll be sure to post this video as well in group that don't follow my channel. That way you can see. Okay, look at that, how fun that is. I do love vintage too. Look at that with the sewing, so much detail. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate that. Okay, so there is that. And what do I have here? This is from Noelle's Diva Delight. This is Bandyland. Bandy, how are you, my friend? So I've got a few things here from Bandy, and one of the things she had sent me is something for my Holly Hobby journal. So again, I took a picture because it's already in the Holly Hobby stuff. And then she made me these little clusters and this little note, the correspondence. So check this out. Look at that with the raccoon. That reminds me of Brenda over at BL Lasterworks. So here we go. Yeah, I think, Bandy, we're going to do a pocket here with the picture. That way I can pull the clusters out and look at them. Yes, I think that is perfect. All right, so go ahead and get this down. Okay. Usually art glitter glue doesn't take too long to adhere. Okay. Look at, I just love this. Look at these. What a great idea to use these frames. That is genius, Bandy. Super cool. And like I said, this reminds me of my friend Brenda at B. Lasterworks. So with Bandies that Brenda had sent me as a super surprise for trash, she sent me, look at this. I know I've showed you guys before, but I have to show it again. Look at, so the trash just has some of these in it. It's not really trash. I'm just not sure what I'm going to use them yet. But this is stuff I have collected throughout my journeys that I'll say recycle on them. So that is filling up. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with some of these things. But yes, this was a surprise from Brenda. And so I think we'll put this down too as a background. Yes, yes. We'll do that. Let's see. I wonder if I can just use some of my... I actually need to order some more because I go through it like nobody's business. And this one I had left out. Shame on me. Look at that. Because I dropped the lid somewhere and then I couldn't find it in this beautiful mess I'm in. And so I found it today, but it's already been like, I'm over you, forgot to find me. You know, like it's going in the trash. See ya. Let me get a wipey. That is disgusting. Okay. It was almost out anyhow. But I'm going to grab another glue stick here. Pretty sure I have one. I hope. Okay. This is the Mono Tombow glue stick. We'll see how this one fares. Okay. I think I've used this. Yep. I just smell it. This is the one that Marcy thinks smells like baby powder. I think that's what she said. All right. So this is Brenda and Bandy's page. Stick that there. Let's see if I can make it a little. I sure can. All right, so thank you so much, Brenda and Bandy. I love the inspiration here and the beautiful fun recycling bins here, and of course my Holly hobby. I think that's part of like so much fun when doing journals is foraging for the things that you're looking for. Now, this isn't, just so you know, this isn't just for, I mean, most of it is, but also I have some correspondence here from a young lady that I used to babysit. And it's her and her fiance's wedding announcement. And I really wanted to have a place for that. So it does have some personal information on it. So actually for right now, until I get that taken off, I'm gonna put this over to the side. And what do I have here? This was from, again, this is not junk journal related, but it was from my friend. And she knew I had been going through some things, and she sent this to me with, look, stickers, because she knows how much I love stickers. So I am just going to glue that in because it is so sweet and I don't want to forget. Not that I would, but sometimes it's nice to be reminded. Yeah, so put that in there. Don't believe she watches my channel, but still doesn't matter if she sees it or not. I just want to know that this meant something to me. Okay, so there's that. And then of course I'm not putting these in there. I mean, I'll put one. Okay, I'll put, actually, how can I not put a panda in? They're just so cute, right? Let's put a panda in. And they're puffy. Who doesn't love a puffy? There we go. And then maybe in Madison's, I could just, because that part doesn't have, maybe I can just paper clip this in for right now at least. There we go. Okay. All right. What else do I have over here? That. Oh. So this is recent. This is from a Diva sister, Nikki Oliver. Look how beautiful this card is. Isn't that just beautiful? I love all the coordinating colors and everything. Everything about this I just love. So she's got a little stamp here on the back, and then she sent me a piece of vintage book page, which I think is super cool, and maybe we'll go ahead and glue that there. And then this as well. Okay, and then look at this. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, I guess I don't mind if my address is on here, but I don't want to, I want to make sure I keep everybody else's privacy because I'm so kind like that. Okay, yeah, I like that. Let's put that down. I'm going, how to dust a room. That's funny. What's this one say? This is a cookbook, but I like how to dust a room. Instead of reading a room, we're going to learn how to dust one. That is neat. Okay. And check this out. Doing a quick little fussy cut. Nothing major here. Okay. So again, this is from my friend Nikki Oliver over at Junk Journal Divas. I may need to put, I'm thinking, just some stronger glue on the outer areas. If I didn't already put. There we go. Okay. Get that back on there. And don't forget this one. Okay. Thank you so much, Nikki. See, we're still going to close. Yes, we are. And then I have another one here. And this is from Natalie Thompson. Look at that. Classy and sassy. Be your wild, courageous, brilliant self every single day. Isn't that cool? And look at, she's got this little, it's like the ones they use for notary. Wow. I love it. I absolutely love it. And then she sent this, Junk Journal Divas. Isn't that a pretty card? Maybe I could use this, the card, as a pocket somewhere. There, right here, and we have something sticking out that way. That's kind of fun. Yes, I like that. I'm going to take down the bulk a little bit, and I will reuse that and make this into a pocket. Let's see here. Look how cute this is. Okay, so I'm still going to put this on the back. And actually, I might add this too. I think that's a super cool idea for an envelope. And yeah, we will stick that right in here. Glue this down too. That way we can take it right out and see. I love it. And you have that on the back. I'm actually going to add this too. All right, you guys, this is going to conclude, I believe, this episode of the Correspondence Journal. And hopefully from here on out, I will start doing it monthly and be able to share some things with you guys. And I did want to show you one more thing. I came across some envelopes the other day that I found pretty cool that I hadn't seen before. So of course I grabbed them immediately. So I haven't seen this one before, the inside, which I thought was super cool. But best of all, look at this one. Like, how cool is that? Not sure what I'm going to do, but I think I will flip them this way can figure something out. But I wanted to share that with you too. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me in another episode of the Correspondence Journal. I appreciate you tuning in, and thank you to everybody that has sent me Happy Mail or Diva Delights or whatever. Oh my gosh, I appreciate you all so much, and I love everything. So I call this the Correspondence Journal, but truly it is also a inspiration journal. That way I can look back, you know, and see what things have been made and sent my way and gain inspiration, knowledge, and remembrance. So thank you guys. Take care. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.